Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a highly requested video, and when I say highly requested, I mean requested for years on end. I never got around to doing this video or was comfortable doing this video because so this is all about hair removal, obviously, and this is the first time, one, I've been doing something consistently, and two, I've been seeing good results and like the results I've been wanting to see. So I've been through a lot of trial and error over the years, and now finally this is working. And I actually finished my hair removal for my face. Last week was my last laser session on my face, and I think I have a few more for the spots on my body that I'm getting done, which is my underarms and my Brazilian. So if I just finish my face, my body sessions should be just about done too, because I've been going for about a year, and now I can't remember which one's every 4 weeks and which one's every 6 weeks, but I thought the face was every 6 weeks and the body was every 4, but if I just finished my face and I still have a body session, maybe it's the other way. I'm not really sure, but I did start my face after my body. I need to check my Google Calendar and see how far apart I scheduled my sessions, and then I guess I'll be able to figure it out. But anyway, so I will get into all the details of what machine and technology Laser Away uses at the end, because that's all like the boring details. I want to talk about my experience first. So I get laser done on my whole face, which means my entire hairline. And then my forehead, because like my mom and I both have like werewolf forehead. We have so much baby hair on our foreheads, like here, like literally everywhere but the center, and it's not really visible here, like unless you get really close, but just like an upper lip, like when it's clean, it like changes your whole look. So like it's noticeable when it's gone, but not necessarily noticeable when it's there, if that makes sense. And so yeah, so I got my whole forehead done down to here, down to my brows, and then my sideburns, which really weren't that bad, and then my upper lip, and then also my chin and down to here. Let's talk about my issues first. And so, not my issues, but what my natural hairy state was like. So my hairline actually came down to here. Yeah, I can still kind of see faintly where it came down to. And the reason why I wanted to get it lasered, one, my mom has been on my back about lasering it since I was like in middle school. No, laser didn't even exist then, it was electrolysis. And she always wanted me to get it done because my forehead was really small. I love big forehead, so I was always down to get my hairline done, but I guess we just never did. I don't know what. But also a big issue I had with it, especially as I got older and would like style my hair, is so I had a widow's peak, and I actually really love widow's peaks, but I had a cowlick right on the peak, so I could never get like a clean middle part. I'll embed some like old photos of me, but I could never get a clean middle part, and the hair would go down and it wouldn't grow very long. So like it was just, I had a very messy hairline no matter which way I parted it, whether it was up, down, like it was always a mess. And so yeah, so I always wanted to get that done, and then I finally like bit the bullet and I did it, and it was the best thing I've ever done. Pain? My hairline was probably the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I know that sounds really dramatic, but it was really bad. But the good news is, so if you're familiar with laser hair removal at all, you know the darker and coarser the hair, the better. And so I have very coarse black hair. So after about 2 sessions, it didn't hurt anymore on my hairline, and I didn't have to shave it anymore either. So prior to starting laser, for years I would pluck my hairline, like, and I wouldn't do the whole thing. I would do just like the widow's peak, just so it wouldn't be all messy. And then after a while, pretty much early last year, I would shave it, because with plucking I would get like bumps or ingrown hairs, and you could always see it under the makeup, and I felt like with like a shave it would be clean, so like my makeup would go on nice and you couldn't really, you know, the texture wouldn't be different than the rest of my face, but it would always like be stubbly like within half a day, or definitely 1 day, and without makeup I would always kind of have a shadow. So I'll see what pictures I have. I'll embed whatever I have where I can show you kind of what the situation was like. But after doing laser, that shadow is gone. There's no bumps, like it's awesome. It's the best thing ever, and the pain was definitely worth it. Beauty is pain, but oh my god, the pain was insane. Ugh. I can't even describe it. It was insane for my hairline. But the rest of me, not bad at all. And the rest of me meaning even my Brazilian, not that bad. No. I think the anticipation of it is worse than the actual pain. But the hairline is just killer. But see, I wasn't just doing baby hair. I was doing like my actual hair. Because like my actual hair came down to here and then there was baby hair. So yeah, it was really, really coarse hair and it's right on the bone. So that's why it hurt. But yeah, I also did my sideburns and my upper lip, my chin, and then down here. So like just within the past like year or two, I started getting like some hairs down here, probably hormonal or due to age, I'm not really sure. So I wanted to get it done all the way down to here, and I've had fabulous results. Again, the darker and coarser the hair, the better. So when you're doing like peach fuzz, stuff like your upper lip, your cheeks or whatever, as far as I know, it's never going to be 100% gone. It's just not dark enough or coarse enough, but it is so much lighter that like I don't even care to like wax my upper lip or anything anymore. And so when you're doing laser, you can't be waxing or plucking or anything like that. You have to be shaving. But when it came to my face, I never shaved between sessions. I'm very iffy about shaving my face. That's why this whole trend of like face shaving that's like making its round on the internet or whatever makes me so nervous. Because when I was younger, I would play with razors, I'd shave my face, I'd shave my whatever. Now I have a hairy stomach. My face wasn't too hairy, but like, you know, I had sideburns, but that was also probably genetics, I'm not really sure. But like, just, I don't know. Even though I was getting laser, I never really wanted to unnecessarily shave my face, so I didn't, you know, shave my face between sessions. And also another reason why I wouldn't even shave it before my appointment. I would go with like any hair that grew. So like a couple sessions ago, like my hairs on my sideburns actually got pretty long on just one side. And I purposely didn't shave it before I went because I wanted to show her like the areas where we need to like make sure we zap, because not that they would miss spots, but like sometimes different areas need more attention than others. And so I wanted to, especially with my face, I wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything. So I would go with it all grown out, which was never bad or anything like that, but I would go not shaven and then I would show her and then I would just shave in the office and then she'd zap it all away. My underarms and my Brazilian I would still shave as usual, but like the amazing thing about underarms and Brazilian is it's just like my hairline, very coarse hair, thick hair. So after a couple sessions, I barely even needed to shave, which is incredible because my hair grows really fast. It's very coarse, it's very dark. So prior to laser, you can see there's not really much pigmentation now, but before, like I would be like honestly I feel like the pigmentation now is just from like folds in my skin. But before, look, I'm like stretching it out. Before, like I literally would shave and you'd look at it and it would never look clean. I would always have that darkness and like that shadow, and it was just, to me, so ugly, and it drove me crazy because it wasn't pigmentation of the skin. I swear it was like the hairs underneath the skin. So like laser, especially for my underarms, was like everything. I can wear like sleeveless tank tops, short sleeves, without ever feeling insecure about like lifting my arms. You know what? I have an old video where I was wearing a tank top and so many people are leaving mean comments like, oh my god, shave your pits, stuff like that. And it's like, that was right before I went to a wedding. Or not a wedding, I was going out for my friend's birthday, so I was literally like right out of the shower getting ready. So I had just shaved like less than an hour before that, and people were saying that to me, and it's not really hurtful, but it's annoying because it's like that's just my natural pigmentation. That's just my hair and with my skin, because like my underarm skin isn't like dark. It's a lot lighter than like my hand, as you can see. So like my dark black hair under the skin was always visible. And things like Veet or like, you know, those Nair, Veet, whatever, they never really worked for me. They would really irritate my skin. I'd get red and I'd get bumpy and rashy, and it just was not a good look. It was always a problem. Woo, I am so rambly. What did I leave out? My like main points of like my personal experience and preference. I never shaved my face between sessions. Maybe between like my first and second session, I did still shave my hairline. Honestly, the hair there is so coarse and thick that after about 2 sessions, I never had to shave it ever again. Even to this day. Like, she'll still laser it, but I never had to shave it again. It was incredible. Like, look at this hairline! And if it doesn't look super clean, that's just my hair though. Like, my hair isn't silky and like PC. It's always kind of like people always think I'm wearing a wig. It's so annoying. And so like this right here isn't like an uneven hairline. It's just like short hairs that are growing back. See? Because like when I was shaving it, you know, you'd accidentally shave a little too high, and like that was what was also really annoying about when I would shave my hairline myself, like before laser, because like it kept getting bigger and bigger at my forehead, and not in a good way, but it's like, you know, when you're shaving stubble, you'll accidentally take off like a row of real hair, or like long hair, you know, and so one row of hair looks huge, so like my forehead was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And like, yeah, with makeup, sometimes it would look good, sometimes I'd look like an alien, like here. But that was just more stubble I had to deal with, and I would be really self-conscious about it when I wasn't wearing makeup, even if my skin was good, because I'd have that shadow and that darkness and that bumpiness, like it was just a hot mess. So laser was the best thing I ever did for my face, my underarms, and definitely my Brazilian as well. Seriously, like my hair grows so fast and it's so dark. I have to shave every day. Like, I still have to shave my legs every day. And it's super annoying. I really want to get my legs lasered, but that's just a lot of area, so that'll be a little pricey, and trying to cut back on little things right now. So maybe in the near future I'll splurge and I'll get my legs done. But I'm so happy that I got everything else done. I'm trying to think like what kind of questions that you guys have asked me about laser, like just on social media. Definitely a lot of you asked about the technology that they use, because I am of deeper skin, and I have friends that go to Laser Away that are like deep chocolate skinned, and they get laser hair removal done and it's no big deal. So like, if they can do it and if I can do it, you definitely can do it. And I'm kind of sad that my face sessions are done, even though I haven't had to shave my face or anything. It's just like, I don't know, I like my appointments, I like the girls that work there, it's always like a good time, and I always feel really comfortable, so I'm kind of sad my face sessions are done, but I think I have a few more body sessions, so that's good. What other questions have you guys asked me? That's pretty much it. Like, the biggest concerns seem to be complexion, and they got that dual wavelength technology where like they can hit every complexion, which is great. I do think your hair does need to be dark though. Even though my skin isn't light, my hair type is like a perfect candidate. It's dark, it's coarse, it's thick, and like I'm telling you, like I can't even explain it. Like, because my head hair is coarser than like my underarm hair, and so like my underarms, even though it's like really light peach fuzz now, I still shave like whenever I need to shave, but like my hairline, yeah, I'm telling you, after 2 sessions, I never had to touch it again, and that was just. Oh, you guys don't know how much I struggled with my hairline, the plucking, the shaving. Best thing ever, I love it. And yeah, so I already told you guys my widow's peak came down to here. I'm sad I lost my widow's peak though, I'm not gonna lie. I love widow's peaks, and I honestly wanted to just move it up and still maintain my widow's peak, but like, I don't know, when you're shaving, it just like, it flatlines, it just straightens out, but I'm not mad about it. I just want this little piece to grow back so it's straight like that. And it looks really natural. I don't think it looks bad at all. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Let's fix his hair. Yeah, I don't even know what else I can say about my experience, because my experience honestly was so simple. And I don't know if that sounds normal or not normal, but compared to all the trouble I had to go through before with all the shaving and the waxing and the plucking and the threading and the epilating, like this has been the most simple process. For my body parts, I just shave and I go, they zap it, and that's coarse hair, so like I barely had to shave ever since I started laser hair removal. And the same thing with my face, except my face I would never shave before my session. I would shave at my session just so they could take a look at it first, which probably isn't even necessary, but I just wanted to be like extra cautious. And only things you gotta be careful about is make sure you're not in the sun too much, wear sunblock, you can't be on antibiotics. That's it. I don't know. And I don't hide from the sun, but I don't sun bathe either, but I never had any problems. I never burned from the laser, never got irritated from the laser, never hyperpigmented, never nothing. So it's been a fantastic experience. So now let's get into a few details about their laser. Their technology is the Cynosure Apogee Elite. I'm sure I said all of that wrong except for the word elite. It's the most advanced laser in the industry. It offers the widest array of wavelengths. The dual wavelength system allows them to safely and effectively treat all skin types and skin colors. So that is key. As far as the spectrum goes, I'm kind of in the middle, but I lean more towards deep. And so again, if they can do my skin color and get my hair done as well as they did, they can definitely get yours. These wavelengths have been proven to be the most effective for laser hair removal. So that is awesome. And so how it works, like I said, it's attracted to the dark pigment of your hair. And so brown or black hair, it uses the hair as a means of transportation to the active follicle. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, transportation to the active follicles where it then deactivates the hair in the follicle. And so yeah, after like earlier when my hair would actually grow back, now it really doesn't grow back, but in the beginning when it would grow back, oftentimes it would be weaker, so like it could grow long, but if I just kind of like pulled at it or scratched at it, it would fall out because the root was weak. So I knew it was working right from the beginning because I had those weak loose hairs like right after the first session. It was incredible. Hopefully I got everything in this video, but you know what? I will vlog, like properly vlog my next session, and if you guys have any questions, leave them below or on the blog, and for my next session, I will definitely ask my girl all of your guys' questions so we can get everything answered. I wanted to do a Q&A last time I went, but my girl wasn't in, it was a new girl, and so, I don't know. I just didn't ask her. I'd rather ask my girl that I've been seeing this entire past year. And so I will definitely do that for you guys next time. So if you guys have any questions at all, again, ask me below, and definitely check out Laser Away on Instagram. You can also check out their website. And yeah, if you're in the LA area or Vegas, highly recommend. Look at this hairline on fleek. I know it might not look amazing to you guys, but like you don't know what my hairline looked like before. Like again, it came down to here, and then the sides literally almost connected to my brows. Like it was such a mess. I kind of wish I went even bigger, but I have such a small head, I just could never go any bigger. I'd be like bald. Yeah, I hope this was really helpful. I hope it wasn't underwhelming, but I can't stress enough how simple of a process it's been and how simple of an experience it's been, which I think is the best kind of experience. I hate when like things like this get complicated or just too many things I need to watch or too many things I need to do, and it's been so easy. And I hope it's easy for you guys too. So again, if you guys have any questions, leave them below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!